All right there, YouTubers. I told you next time I got down to Jeffrey's I was gonna do a movie of the blade that hit the dog. Hit the dog hard, hit the lower dog. He's got air dogs that we made, and I'll show you, try to, investigate the issue and the problem or what caused it other than operator error. That's what the blade looks like. Now, if you can see what happens, it's sunny here, so I don't know if I can see. I can kind of see my finger. When it hit the metal here, it bent this part. I think that's called the shoulder, and then it drove these shanks out, so he lost almost all the teeth. Here's another one. You can see where it started to get driven back and rolled around. Okay, all these, you can't really see them, but they're all just destroyed. Just look at, I'm hoping that's focusing in on it. Some of them look all right. The blade is shot. Can't use the blade no more. It's just garbage. Here's another one that rolled out. Come around it, bent. If it knocked it out, they're bent, because as soon as it knocks it, it just rolls them out. And the shanks weren't in that good a shape anyway. Here's some that were down in the mud as we rolled it. Doesn't really make any difference at this. I don't know if you can see this one here where it started to break and roll out. You can't see that it's twisted up. Maybe if I get around this way. I'm not going to move that way. I think you're in the camera. Here's one where the tooth is out. Look at where it started to move that shank from around there. So this one, they're just, it's junk. How to make junk instantly. Here you can see this one. I don't know if you can see the angle of that one or not. Anyhow, that is turned into a sign, or we might cut it up into sections and sell it. It'd probably make, I got a feeling it'd make good knife blades. I don't know. Somebody was running wore out shanks on it. You can see it had trails in it anyway, so it was getting weak. That's why they went to the double circle. This is a number 3 pattern, and it's got what they call a single circle. So there's not really much holding that tooth when it hits. It's just this little tip here. So anyhow, that's what it is. I'll show you the dog. We're gonna go in there. It's kind of dark in there. We're not sawing today. We got a lot to saw down here. Muddy down here from all the rain. We got over an inch of rain yesterday. Here's the air dogs. It's kind of dark in here, but I think you can see them. The taper attachments here. Here's what, if you can visualize this now, I don't have the tripod here, but the blade hits first down here on the bed area. Okay, here's the dog that it hit right here. That's 5/8 wide, and it goes back there pretty good ways. You can see it knocked it off center from the hit. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that down in there, because it's just destroyed down in here. That's where it ate it. Now mind you, if the blade, if you can imagine a round blade, the blade comes down like this. So when it was coming in, the upper dog here was back. In other words, at that point when the blade's hitting at the bottom, I don't know if I can explain, when the blade's hitting at the bottom, the top dog is back probably a foot, because the way the blade's round. If you can visualize that. If you can't, I don't know if I can make it any I don't know how to explain it any better. Anyhow, so it came in, and what he had is he had a new guy down here off bearing, and it's kind of like the guy was being an Eddie, which is fine. There ain't nothing wrong with that, but he was watching him to make sure he didn't have any problems. Now here's one. It almost looks like he's hit that a little bit there. There's a couple little gnaw marks on that one, but you can see how it's straight in here. This one here is nice and straight. When these air dogs come down, they clamp onto the log, top and bottom. I think Mark's do too. I'm pretty sure he's hydraulic though. Look at these things, how we tried out a new blade. Anyhow, that's the setup that we made it years ago. Got some for the other mill, but I haven't got around to it. Anyhow, that's the dog that it hit. We got the 56 on here. We got that all I don't want to say hammered because that's retensioned. This is the same blade now that Mark's running up here. It's 56F pattern. So we're going to give it a whirl down here. But I thought I'd show you the dog thing. People were asking what kind of damage did it do. So it actually, I guess when the tooth comes down this way, it pulls a little bit each time. So that's about the best that I can get of it. It ate that dog up. And we'll go back and take one more look at the blade. That's another look at these things here. We're kind of underneath the sawmill. Somebody was asking me another question. I don't remember what it was. I do good at forgetting things. There's the chop saw coming on down. There's a blade from the other side, but it's silhouetted so you can't see anything. Anyhow, that's the old blade. I think it would make good knives if I cut it into, maybe you guys out there that making knives, I might put this as 2 different videos. What do you do when you make knives? You could probably use, I think it might make good knives. I don't know. Guys, let me know in the comments if saw blades make good knives, if anybody's out there making knives. And if you kind of like this, looks like it might have had a high spot right there too. Look at that. If you like these videos, do me a favor, hit the like button, and also hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of this crazy stuff. And if you didn't like it, send it to somebody that you didn't like and annoy them. So appreciate your time, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.